So today I'm going to be telling you about my 5 favourite products from the makeup brand Makeup Revolution. I didn't mean to say makeup then, I said makeup too many times. I've obviously not tried every single product that Makeup Revolution have ever made. However, I've tried quite a few. I wanted to tell you which ones were the standout products for me. Initially, I was going to just do a review of every single product that I tried, but I've tried quite a few and then I realised that that video might get a little bit tedious. So instead, I just thought it may be a bit more kind of interesting to do my 5 favourites, and then I'm going to follow that up with a video on my 5 non-favourites. I think of a nice kind way to say I hated those products, but I don't really want to say that. So the 5 products that I didn't really like and I wouldn't recommend, we're going to go with that. So the 5 products, I always think disappointed is a strong word to use and I hate using it, but okay, whatever, I'm going on now. This is the people pleaser in me coming out. I mean, I just don't want to upset anybody, but anyway, today we're going to focus on the 5 products that I would recommend and think are just fabulous. Revolution is a UK based brand. They're an amazing affordable brand. Tend to dupe a lot of well-known popular high-end products such as the brands Too Faced, Hourglass, Urban Decay, to name just a few. They really are very kind of on the ball with what products are popular and kind of in the spotlight, and then they kind of copy them, but they do a really good job of copying them. They are also a cruelty-free brand, which is amazing. I just feel like in the 21st century, all makeup brands and skincare brands should now be cruelty free. I just kind of think that we need to be a bit more conscious about where our makeup is coming from, and I am a complete hypocrite because I do own a lot of makeup from brands that aren't cruelty free, so I feel like an awful hypocrite. My 5 favourite Makeup Revolution products, and I'm going to begin with these 2. These are the Blushing Hearts blushes. Now they do have, I think, another 4 of these, so I've only tried 2 of them, but I love these 2. These are, well, they say they're blushes, but in my eyes they're highlighters. This one is Peachy Keen, and as you can see, this is peachy. It's not actually peachy, which is a surprising thing. This one, if you actually, I will show you, if you rub all 3 of the shades together, it comes out as being like a pinky kind of rose goldy shade. It's definitely got some kind of bronzy, rosy, goldy. I'm not adding anything more to that description, am I? No, I could add up words all day and I'm still saying it's rosy goldy shimmer. But this is a really nice blush. I think this would really suit more kind of olivey skin tones, because on my fair skin it looks nice, but it's not as flattering as this one here. This one is Iced Hearts, and when you blend all 3 of the shades together, you get a silvery pinky kind of shade, highlight. I want to say highlight because that's what it is to me, it's a highlight. These are a dupe of the Too Faced Heart blushes. I don't have any of those, so I can't compare the formulas, unfortunately. However, what I can say is that these are very high quality. They go on really smoothly. They accentuate pores and texture on the skin as much as you would expect any kind of highlighting product to, but they don't kind of really show them if that makes sense. I think these powders are really finely milled. They just seem to kind of smooth over your skin and they just look beautiful. I've got this one Iced Hearts on today. I don't know how well you can see it. I have done a video purely on this one. I'll link it below so you can see a bit more of an in-depth review of it, but I really adore these 2 products. The packaging is super cute and the actual product itself is just phenomenal, and these are $4.99, so really affordable. So my second favorite products are these little blushes. I have 3 of them. I've got Love, which is a kind of rosy dusky pinky shade with, it's got like an undertone of brown to it as well. It's a very good kind of natural everyday kind of shade. I've got Treat, which is a peachy shade. and I have now, which is very similar to Love, but it's just a couple of shades more pink. I'd say this one's a bit more kind of leaning to being brown, and this one's more your typical kind of dusty pink. Is it dusty or dusky? Could someone just clarify once and for all? Dusky, dusty, I never know. I think it's dusky, whatever. Anyway, the first ingredient in these blushes is talc. So these do kick off a lot of powder when you put your brush in them. Initially, I was kind of thinking, okay, because whenever you get a lot of powder fall out, you know, your impression is not a good one. However, I actually really like these. They're super pigmented, so you only need a little bit. Love on today, and as you can see, I only kind of dip my brush in, and I probably put a little bit too much on, but I kind of wanted you to see it, so let's pretend that I did it on purpose. I put too much on purpose. I didn't. I did. She didn't. I did. She didn't. I'm going crazy. I'm conversing. I'm not even conversing. I'm arguing with myself right now. These are lovely. They cost £1 each. £1. Can you believe it? £1. I just do not think you're going to beat that anywhere, and they're fabulous. So definitely try some of these blushes if you haven't already. The next product that I'm going to discuss is a brow product. This is the Ultra Brow Arch and Shape, and it's a dual-ended product. So on one end you've got this felt tip bit, which I actually have no idea what that's for. If someone wants to tell me, I would really appreciate it, because I have no idea, and as you can see, I've lost the lid for this, so that one's just roaming out and about, free in the world. The end that I want to focus on is this end here, and this is a brow pencil. The reason why I really love this, actually there's a couple of reasons why I love this. The first one is the shade. This shade is like a really cool toned kind of browny shade, and I find that with my light hair, this really complements it. It's not too kind of grey to look strange, but it's not too brown to be really kind of noticeable. It's just a really flattering, unique brow shade that I've not seen in any other brow products that are out there. The second reason why I love this is the formula. It's just super easy to apply. It's pretty waxy, so you have to be careful to use quite a light hand, otherwise you will end up with just like one line. But because I love the Gimme Brow by Benefit, that's like my favorite brow product, but sometimes when I didn't feel like using Benefit because it's more expensive, I would just apply this and then just go out. But I realized that on those days I really enjoyed my brows, and I was like, I'm enjoying my brows today. And then I realized it was this. Cost me, I think it was $3.99, I'm not sure, but I will confirm it. This is definitely one that I will be buying again and again, along with the blushes, but they're going to last me for ages. But yeah, I'll definitely be repurchasing this, and it's a brilliant brow pencil. Next product is a dupe of one of the Hourglass ambient lighting powders. This is a setting powder in this shade Radiant Light. There it is. It looks really beautiful. Now, this is a dupe, as I mentioned, for Radiant Light here. Now, this is actually my least favourite product in this palette, as you can probably guess. But this one is a really good dupe for it. I'll just show you what they look like. The reason why I've not used the Hourglass one a lot is purely because it's a little bit too dark for me. I actually can't use this one as a setting powder because it's just a little bit too dark for me. However, I think if you've got a darker skin tone than me, which wouldn't be difficult because I have a very light skin tone, I do believe that this would be a really good setting powder for you. It's really finely milled, and I just think that it's really good quality, so I would definitely recommend this. Makeup Revolution have also brought out their own exact kind of dupe of this palette, so I would really be interested in trying that one out. I will definitely be picking up that product, but in the meantime I would recommend this one. Okay, and the last product that I just absolutely love is the Shimmer Bricks. So more kind of on the lighter skin tone, I would get the Radiant Light. If you're more olivey skin toned, I would definitely go for the Rose Gold one. I really do like it, not necessarily on me, but I like it on people with olive skin tones. You may ask, who have you been applying this to? Okay, I will tell you. So my 2.5-year-old son has got olive skin because his dad's Italian, and let's just say I was swatching makeup one day. He came along, as he always is. He's always here with me. And I swatched this on him and it looked absolutely stunning on his olive skin. I know you're thinking that I'm weird right now, and I am. You're right. For me, I don't wear this one because it's just a little bit too dark and deep and just, I don't know. It's just not for my skin tone, but it's a beautiful product. So if you're more of a darker skin tone or olive skin, definitely go for this one. This is the star of the show for me. This is Radiant Light. Again, I have done a review on this, so I'll link it below. You can check it out for a bit more information on the product. But this is a dupe of the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick in Pink Quartz, which was my favourite product. It was my favourite makeup product for many, many years. And I actually prefer this one. I prefer the quality of this one. I think the powder's a lot smoother. I think it packs more punch. I think it gives you more oomph, more colour. It's a beautiful highlight. You can also use the shades as eyeshadows, which I've done a couple of times, and they go on beautifully. This shade here, for example, is very similar to Chopper from the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. This shade here is a beautiful brow bone highlight. I just think that this is an absolutely fantastic product, and this was £3, I think. £3. There we go. I'll do a little swatch. So as you can see, it's very much kind of bronzy shade, but it's beautiful, and I have to use a very light hand with this, otherwise it will look kind of muddy and heavy. I have to really kind of pull myself in when I'm applying this, otherwise, you know, I will just go crazy. But I absolutely love this. I think if there were two products that I could recommend that you try, it would definitely be one of these Shimmer Bricks, or it would be the Blushing Hearts blush. They're the two absolute standouts for me, but you know, the other products I mentioned I love as well, and I just want to share the info so that you also can enjoy the products too. Super affordable, super high quality, and I just am a huge fan. I will also be filming my Makeup Revolution 5 not so enjoyed products video soon. That should be up in the next week, so please watch out for that. And if I've already done it and this is in the future, then I will link that one below in the description bar so you can watch it if you so desire. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back soon with more reviews.